Hello and welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Now before we get the video, if you enjoy the video, like button, if you enjoy my content, my subscribe button, and of course stay up to date with all my future content, hit the notification bell with the title all the way, thank God. It's time to talk about the last episode. In the last episode we finally defeated Falcom, and we also defeated the mysterious sea. So now, and then, you know, he escaped, like always. And, well, the RMP and the... what are they called again? Provincial Army, that's what it is. The... basically, people that are working with them. That's the best way to put it. The nobodies is the best way to put it as well. And, yeah, so let's get back into it. See you there. I think it's pretty obvious after the end of last episode. I've done about, maybe this is the third episode in a row. Well, technically the fourth episode, because I did that first one, and then of course I ended that one at the perfect timing. Then I did the second part, which ended up going all the way up to the boss fight. And of course Falcom was pretty hard. And then of course there was this fight against C. And that took up that part of the episode, so now we're finally on to the third section of this part. Jesus Christ.
Men, stop them at once! Yes, sir!
What do you think you're doing?
My God, what a pathetic spectacle. And the Chancellor has sent his loyal lapdog to bark us up a tree too. Go on and scurry back to your master, Icy Maiden, and tell him this. Our preparations are complete. Next time we strike, he shall be the one in the crosshairs.
Ah! They're getting away! Damn!
Farewell, for now. You failed. But at least you can say you tried. And to you students, the next time our paths cross, you...
Huh?
What was that?
It couldn't be.
Oh!
Everyone hit the deck!
Oh. What the hell?
What just happened? Did it self-destruct?
I can't see it. They don't seem the type for wanton self-sacrifice.
Did one of the RMP's bullets find its mark?
I don't know what caused it, but by the looks of that explosion, I'm guessing we won't find any survivors in the wreckage.
What is the meaning of this? Terrorists or not, that doesn't excuse shooting down their airship without even offering a chance to surrender!
Please, calm down. There's no evidence to suggest the explosion was caused by our gunfire. In fact, given the magnitude of the blast, I suspect that some sort of explosive was planted on the airship. Right now, let's prioritize rescuing the miners, then begin a full investigation into exactly what happened here.
You have the nerve to suggest...
We have written permission from His Majesty the Emperor himself. Or are you telling me you intend to ignore that and hound us every step of the way?
Ugh, don't get all full of yourself just because of one little sheet of paper. And who the hell are you meddling kids?
I would have gone away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids and your dog.
Are you students? What business do you have on restricted property? Whatever excuse you have better be nothing short of brilliant, or you're in for a world of trouble.
Well, crap.
We're in the hot seat now. Are you kidding me?
Listen, you're misunderstanding something. They're here because I asked them to accompany me.
Angelica?
And who the hell are you? Lady Angelica?
Hey, it's Lady Angelica.
I heard she was back, but this isn't really the place you expect to meet a Marquis's daughter.
Ha! Long time no see, guys. Huh. I see a couple of faces I recognize under those fancy helmets. Maybe I should have tried the front entrance first, after all. It would have given me an easy chance to ask some of the pressing questions I've got about this whole affair. Like, you know, why you let terrorists have the run of the place while barring entry to law enforcement officials, maybe?
Uh-oh. This isn't looking good.
Remain calm! We were acting under the direct orders of the Marquis himself. He expressly commanded us not to let these insolent fools trespass in his territory.
Oh? Well, the Marquis must be quite the sly businessman. To acquire ownership of a mine I wasn't aware we were selling.
What?
I recognize that voice. How could he be?
Prince Olivert! Nice timing.
Crow! George!
Thank goodness you're all right.
Yeah, glad to see you guys are safe too. I heard things took a wild turn.
You can say that again. I sure wouldn't have guessed at this outcome anyway. So that's the last of the terrorist airships accounted for, then?
All that we know of, at any rate. We'll need a more detailed examination of the wreckage to say for sure.
It's truly an honor to receive a visit from you, Your Highness.
That's enough out of you. We have more important matters to attend to right now. First, I feel it necessary to emphasize that I personally stand behind these students' course of action. I trust you have no objections?
None at all, Your Highness.
Oh, Your Highness.
We're saved!
Secondly, I'll be assuming command here as a representative of the Arner family, owners of this mine. And as my first directive, I demand that the provincial army depart at once. The railway military police will remain on the scene under my command to assist with my investigation.
Yes, Your Highness.
Yes, Your Highness. You heard the prince. We're moving out.
After all the peril, the situation was resolved with surprising speed. The railway military police fulfilled their duties under the command of Prince Olivert. The remaining archaisms were disposed of, and the miners were rescued without significant injury. But the implications of what had just happened were profound, and the news was likely already beginning to spread. It was obvious that the provincial army had given their tacit approval to the terrorists' actions, and the terrorists had destroyed all evidence that the noble faction had been dumping iron onto the black market. But even lacking concrete evidence, their guilt seemed clear. And Prince Olivert declared he'd be conducting a thorough investigation with the full support of Chairman Irina.
Afterwards. I thought I'd come in just to say that. Why not?
This must be it. No maker's trademark. No proprietary parts I could use to identify it. Not that I expected to find any. From all appearances, it seems to be a long-range anti-material sniper rifle.
I see. At least it wasn't a Rhineford model.
That's correct. I suspect this is yet another of that workshop's products. Their handicrafts do seem to be in vogue these days, especially with the red constellation.
Indeed, but this is no laughing matter. And while I have you here, Miss Kruger, I've been hoping for the opportunity to have a little chat with you for quite some time now. Exactly how much involvement does your employer have in all of this?
Might I ask to which of them you're referring?
Let's go with both of them. My apologies. It seems we didn't clear this area as thoroughly as I thought.
You have such splendid form, Lady Claire. It's an honor to see the famous Icy Maiden in action.
You're quite the sight yourself. I see now why they call you the Severing Chains.
It was nothing. But to answer your earlier question, Chairman Arena has no involvement whatsoever. That said, I'm certain she'll leverage the current goings-on to her advantage as much as she's able.
I'd expect no less.
As for the other, I expect they're simply playing around. At least for now.
And there we have it. So from looks of it seems like Sharon works for two people. One is Chairman Arena, and the other one is Mysterious. Of course, we already know. And it seems like she also has the title, The Severing Chains. Nice nickname. I'll give her credit.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Way.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Emblem.
Keep
Yay.
up the good work.
And
Perfect. You guys are the best.
grade S. Class 7 bond strengthened. Ooh, level 5. Nice. That's good. So I'm going to save here, and I'm finally going to do some intros, I guess you could put it. Because, Jesus Christ. That was not fun. Anywho, see you in a sec.
In the following weeks, it was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening. With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over. And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace. There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugene III, along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric. But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the 4 great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority, and the Chancellor and his close ally Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior. As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly, while Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy. With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out, and Elliot announced that we'd be doing 2 songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma. To no one's surprise, all 3 of them were quick to raise objections. But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable. Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result, she was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent. Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her. At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed. With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir. It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other. I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time. Anyway.
Just think I would love like an anime like what we did for the Northern War, which will soon, well, you'll find out later. But one thing I would love to see is maybe like an anime or like maybe like just like a very very short story about what actually happened. We do find out some details about what happened, but overall we don't really know much.
Could I have your attention, please? It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started. So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up? We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to. All right, everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
Ooh, wonder what they're doing at the front gate. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, so now it's time for the final chapter. God, it has been a bumpy road. Well, there was a time, well, we basically started and it took a while to get away. And then there was also the time where I kind of just stopped doing content creation for a while, for good reason. So there was that kind of pause / break or whatever you want to call it. It has been a long road. I don't even know. I might have to check this, but I'll probably put like something like, you know, something up above on like maybe text, talking about how long the first episode was, like how long ago it was. 'Cause Jesus Christ. I want to thank you for all the effort you've put in over these last 2 weeks, everyone. Well, these things are really coming together now. It's been an exhausting 2 weeks, though. You said it. Don't think I realised how much work this would involve. Hey, it's a merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. It's like he unleashes the beast within. Sorry, I just don't want this performance to be the best it can be. Don't worry about it. Given the short time we had to prepare, I shudder to think what our band would sound like without your guidance. Yeah, I'm sure it would sound great. Well, things are coming together quite nicely, I admit. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? Come on, give it up, Vader. My song is really sounding great. Agreed, I'm sure you'll be quite the sight on stage once you're in your outfit. But we'll all be under your spell. You guys, that's not the kind of pressure I need right now. I have to say, I'm both inspired by Amakius and Eustace. You know they work so perfectly together. But to think at the outset, I doubted they had it in them to actually cooperate. Very true. Yep, and now look at them, crooning together in perfect harmony. But that's the worst part. Speaking for yourself, I've never felt so humiliated in my life. Sounds like you're all having such a gosh dang good time. I almost hate to interrupt. Hi Sarah. Been a while. Just wanted to let you know that the principal's giving you permission to use the whole schoolhouse. You're free to use it for rehearsal or whatever you need all the way through the end of tomorrow. Really? Phew, that's a way of our soldiers. There's only so much of our performance we can practice in the music room's limited space. Yeah, and Class I's been holding all the time onto themselves. Oh, considering they are performing operetta, I'm not sure where else they could practice. First of all, the old school house should be a fine makeshift auditorium, as far as the practice needs to go. It's even got that stage area. What more could we ask for? Sounds like a great solution to me. No, every time I step through those doors, I'm always reminded about first day of school. The first of many deceptions by a certain instructor. I'm afraid the statute of limitation expired on that one. Wow. You know, a little bird told me 2 people who might be in this room right now had a rather intimate experience that day. Oh god. Ew, tell me! Well, it's not worth mentioning. How did you find out about that anyway? Well, shall we go our separate way for today then? Yeah, costume should be coming in this evening, so I think we're fine spending today helping with the setup and decorations. Might as well pitch in while we can. I'm guessing tomorrow's schedule just has rehearsal fitting every blank. True, it only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. Guess we're out. Were you planning on helping Tom with any last minute student council stuff, Regan? Yeah, the student council's been totally swamped these last few days, so I feel I'm in demand. I think I'm looking in on the old school house while I was out making the rounds too. That'd be helpful, but we'll just be using the first floor. We should make sure nothing is shifting around in there. If you're gonna make a sweep of the place, just bring me on my back, cause I'd be happy to tag along. Okay then, okay, thanks. Sounds like you've got a lot on your place. All I can say is, good luck. I'll probably be patrolling the campus, so just let me know if anything happens. I'll give you guys a call when the costumes comes in. I mean, I want us to at least try those on today, just to make sure they all fit. Please tell me you got some good costumes. Please. That's all I ask. If you won't mind taking care of this stuff for me, I'd really appreciate it. I'm probably glad to help out. Student council tasks, October. Slipping their minds. A number of students have yet to grant them permission to serve food and drinks at the festival, given that it's imperative that everyone doing so has a slip. I need them delivered today. For more details, speak to me in the infirmary. Dr. Beatrix. We read the comments. Radio Trista. We're doing a special feature at Radio Trista on the Academy Festival, but we're only on little short comments. Anyone want to collect the ones we need from me? For more specifics, come see me in the Radio Trista building. Michael, director at Radio Trista. Male mix-up. We'll go for year 1. Oh well, this is class 2. Thank God. Our class received a package that clearly wasn't meant for us. We want to get into whichever class to order it, but we're too swamped with our preparations to ask around. Can someone please over this for us? We have like class 2 second year classroom preparing for the festival. Please come see us if you can help. Bridget, year 1, a class, a tour. I figured they'd probably all be related to the festival in some way. The shops and Trista do seem pretty keen on helping out though. That's nice of them. Yeah, they do every year. The radio station is even doing a little something for us too. Alright, I'll see what I can do to keep the ball rolling in town then. Great, that'd be a big help. Oh, but remember not to collect your concept practice, okay? Chris been telling me all about it. Sounds like you guys are really putting out all the stops. That's the idea, yeah. But we haven't started group rehearsals yet. Most of us have family coming in to watch, so for better or worse, we're going to give it all we got. By the way, do you think Angelica will be able to make it? Well... Sorry, I guess it's not like too awful, huh? I just don't know. I tried calling the Marquis household, but they won't even let me talk to her. But still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry, Angie would never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here. Crow's here, George is here, and so should be here too. That's what we need to make the festival a big success. I want Andrew to forget the bad times for a little while and have fun. And I know your concept will be a part of that too. When you put it all out, I want to do whatever I can to make it a good time for her. Besides, I should follow up that. We'd look bad if they weren't cheering just as hard for us. I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. Toa! Don't know who said that. Sorry to find him, but looks like some of the materials we ordered are coming to get here late. If we don't do something, it's going to throw a hitch in our preparations. Okay, I'll take another look at the schedule and see if we can rearrange things a bit. Sorry, Reem, but it looks like Judy Cole's gonna prepare for concert. Thanks. Well, no sense in just standing around here. I've got a lot to do and less time than I like to do it. I'll first go shop this evening too. I'll have to try and get as much as I can finish up before then. Okay, let's get going. So... Wait, what? Let's see. You... are you? You... Oh, yeah. I'm certain that I dropped it somewhere around here. Something the matter? Nothing I say. For that matter, what are you doing here with your preparations to make for the festival? Get back to work. I mean, I would be like as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure I can't be of assistance? This is a personal matter, and you butting into my private affairs would do more harm than good. Well, since you're here, can I have to ask, using a notebook around this area buying in chunks? It would have a black leather cover. If I was seeing anything like that, perhaps I look though. That is quite unnecessary. But if you were so inspired to assist me, you may do so by forgetting that this conversation took place. Understood? This missing notebook has him even more edge than usual. I should talk to him. I said, I'd be happy if I found that notebook. I'll need some clues before I can do that one. Duly noted. Unless I drop to I'll make him around. At the rooftop, it's the only place that makes sense. Then you should be around here. Right, so it says you dropped it off the roof. Maybe I can figure out where it might be if I head up there. Oh god. Hello. Jimmy, may I ask you a question? I believe Vice Principal Henrich was up here just a little while ago. Ring gave a brief rundown of the situation. I see, that would make things, yeah, he was up here. Came along to check on how everything was going. He was using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all of our arrangements. Another thing, I won't be surprised if his notebook was full of info on everyone's festival plans. Finding it should be a top priority. Do you remember where he was standing at the time? Just about there, right where you can get a good look at the courtyard. Oh, but he left right after that. You know, there's some guys messing around over near the film, so he moved over there to yell at him a little bit. I think he even leaned over the railing a bit for that one. Means he probably didn't fall into the courtyard. Thanks, that narrows things down. No worries, best of luck. Let's go to the courtyard now, because it makes things a bit easier. Time to go this way. So it must be somewhere over here. Excuse me, may I ask you something? Oh my goodness, is something wrong? Do you need some help? Not exactly. We can briefly explain the situation. Oh, so you're looking for a notebook? Now that I think about it, I believe I hear some first-year boy sacrifice that they found. I might be what you're looking for. Fantastic. That's my next stop then. This might be over even faster than I thought. Did you see where they went? I believe I heard them say something about going to the place quiet so they could get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific. Oh, that's as good a lead as it. So quiet. I think I might know somewhere. No time to waste, better get going. Well, it's very obvious it's most likely an obscure house. I would assume anyway. Imagine I'm just completely wrong. Whoops. Yep, I was right. Hello, you. Oh my god, of course it's Rex. Well, I'm not surprised. Now there's a good fan. What do you think about this phone, Rex? Oh man, that's awesome. Definitely an amateur shot. It captures the energy of a live performance. It's almost too good. I wonder what blondes do though. No, but it's covered in some very expensive looking leather, so I just one of the nobles. Excuse me, guys. You found my notebook somewhere, right? Might I take a look at it? Oh, crap. Guess that's a question about the owner. Oh well, here you go. Part of a notebook. As I match the description. Raising Blonde's Vice Principal Heinrich. I want you to have a better look at her too. I know, right? Never seen her before, but damn. Oh well, it's both for the best. It gets returned to its owner. Guys seem very devoted to it too. You try to hold on to it, it might just get ugly. Yeah. Well, what are they talking about? So if it's Jewel, make sure he gets back into the right hands. Let him know he's got our seal of approval, right? Sure. The water's fitting here. I kind of want to check. No, that's a bad idea. I should head straight back and return to Vice Principal. Even if it isn't his, I can just turn it in at reception. Hey, don't tell me you're fun too. Nah, she isn't that well known yet, Papa. I guess you Class VII to be worldly. Okay, now I'm really curious about what's in there. Can I check him? Nah. What a shame. Oh, Vice Principal Heinrich. Think I might have found your notebook. Email apparently from what's in it. It sounds very interesting. Oh, you again. I'm busy. I guess you could have seen not to familiar yourself with. State your business without delay. I found a black notebook and thought it might be yours. This is indeed my notebook. You wouldn't have happened to look inside it, would you? No, of course not. Well, I didn't, at least. Of course. How could I have suspected such privacy invasion behavior from a student of our esteemed academy? Oh, you dropped a picture. Is this? Is this possible like that? I think it's not supposed to look like that. If I kinda like pull up like, I might try to do this again. You know, maybe do like a second time type of thing. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. No, it's not from what I remember. Because you can still see ring in the background, which you're not supposed to. Oh, I guess the way I was picking up ice maybe. Yeah, because that's, I think from what I remember, it's a dancer in the crossbow games. From what I remember. See if you a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer? You call one of the greatest actors of our time some dancer? Foolishness, utter foolishness. She's a member of Cuspel's highly esteemed theatre troupe. I can see how to call her mere dancer is childish. Never even heard of him. You're known for a magnificent and passionate performance, complete with acrobatic feats that will blow your mind. I can see how represents true art, capturing the hearts and eyes of those blessed enough to bear their witness. My eyes were close to their glory, and I was invited to see one of their performances in Crossbell. The brilliance is renowned across the continent, rivaling even the acclaim this nation's operas receive. There is no shaming in admiring Vixia Miles' many charms. On the contrary, those who don't should hang their heads in shame. Her talent is such that she was casting her leading role almost immediately after her debut. Furthermore, she's earned everything she has. Fuck me. She's earned everything she has through hard work and fuck me. She earned everything she has through hard work and dedication. Is it any wonder why we love her so? Tragically, the recent terrorist attack in Crossbow has impacted Arkansas just as it would any other citizen. But I believe in them. No setback is too great to stop them from soaring to even greater levels of excellence. The voices of the fans shall be their support as they continue the climb. We shall support Rixie and Mel. Yeah. I think you got a bit too excited there, didn't you, Heinrich? Wow, that was the last thing I ever expected to hear from them. Well, allow me to thank you for returning my back to me. That said, you will just save your memories of the discussion away in the deepest reaches of your mind, never to re-emerge. Yes, sir. What about? This is not a bribe, understood? It is, a token to ensure that you put every last ounce of effort into serving the Academy Festival. Given that Class VII is trailing behind other classes, I hope that this acts as an appropriate motivator. I fully expect you to prepare with the highest level of diligence so you do not bend shame upon this Academy. Yes, sir, we'll be sure to meet your expectations. Dude, no shit. Whoopsies. However, I don't think that was supposed to be like that. Like I say, I might go back and redo this mission and maybe like put like maybe a picture maybe somewhere, I don't know. To show that this is probably not what it's supposed to look like, because I don't think we're supposed to be able to see Reen, especially his head, in the background of that. I just have that feeling. So yeah, let's go into town, shall we? Goes to Park, the easiest place. Let's see, sing you a... Oh no. There's probably a hidden quest somewhere. Unless that was the hidden quest, I don't remember. I don't know. Oh yeah. So, before we do anything, I do actually want to go to the pawn shop over here. And, moment, I suppose. Hey girl, that one you 27,800 beer. Oh, no repeat customer discounts you saw, are they? I better include the information too. Guys, it does. Don't bite my head off. Sometimes the red constellation still kicking back in Crossbill. Someone's guess as to where though. I can't believe we're still hanging around there after a terrorist attack on that scale. Ugh. Could you pass that info on to tell for me? Sounds like we're discussing the recent terrorist attack on Crossbill. Guess the short answer is just a stress about everything going on as we are. It's like the world's falling apart. And sadly nothing there. Exchange. Do you want some kitties? Do you want some vanilla bunnies or bears? Shield breaker. Got me on that one. Confused. Oh wow. But we already have it. I like how you need petrify, freeze, burn, and sleep, just to basically create something that's kind of worse. In my opinion, but oh well. Chaos. Yeah, I have that. Interpretation, information. In fact, we do have a lot of these, don't we? Dragon Vision, Vanish. Ooh, Black Bell. Speedbreaker, Nightmare. I don't think there's anything I can get. Ooh, no, to fair, we already have one. Wind Bell, Lead Breaker, Scent. Oh yeah, that one. Hair, Sleep, Blind, Move, Fade. Oh, Prankster, yes. I remember Prankster. That one is what, a bitter sandwich, yellow liquid, ooze cooking, solid omelette. Nice. That's all I can put else, it's just nice. Wait, it's no... Huh. I guess there is no, like, burn or seal. I guess. Oh, and of course it's effort, which gives a high chance of getting a spub dish. I think that might be it. Let's go into this one. Seraphic Ring. This one, the powered up version. Alchair Cannon. Okay. Shadow Blade. Kinda shit. Kinda honest though. Ragnar Vortex. That flame thing, the flames again, attacking with the Ash. Maelstrom. I feel like Crystal Flood is actually considered better than Maelstrom. Purely because even when your Maelstrom can attack everything, it can't actually freeze. Whereas Crystal Flood, if you pair it up with like Pandora, it's even bigger attack range. So it's more like, I would say, the line is like extra large instead of just large. And of course, it has a chance of freezing, which is kind of better. Maelstrom I think is only good if you're kind of playing like into the Hydro Cannon and the Aqua Breed type of build. And you're not using freeze at all. That's probably the only way I would say that's probably the only way for it to be useful really, I would say. And then Ancient Glyph. Like always. I feel like no, maybe I don't. Actually I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. Give me money. Thank you. I only checked in there. So it seems like we can't get anything. That's fine by me. So let's go over to the Radio Chester. Is anywhere... Oh, we're actually on the bookstore. Need to make all my rounds first. Issue 10 and the Philosophy of Blade. By any chance, is this Philosophy of Blade the one that I think it is? Philosophy of Blade. It's a pretty interesting book. Maybe worth talking to Crow about it. Yeah, it's a game Blade. There we go. Ta-da! Done. Now let's head over to Radio Chester. So let's get the side quest over and done with before going to the main quest. Like always. So how's it keep you away, Michael? Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you could make it out. Especially was nice, but some people sometimes matter what they want to so stay doing it. I mean, we could go ahead without them, but it felt kind of unfair if we did. I imagine it probably just stuck to minds considering how much everyone has to do right now. But you are taking the time to give everyone's events coverage, so I'm sorry that they put you through this. Yeah, don't sweat it. That's all gives us some good material every year. You won't see me complaining. That's assuming I'm making it better. Again, we've been getting lots of coverage every single Barbie last month too. Yeah, sorry. You don't have the time to shoot the breeze about that. Oh, so you've got the time to get this done? Next request. You bet. We're broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You are the man. I'm still waiting on the blast from Class 1, Class 7, no, Class 7, Class 1, Class 5, and the Goat Research Society. I don't know why the people in charge of them are. You probably will since you're all from the same academy. Go get those Cummings. Leave it to me. Class 1 should still be rehearsing for their Pravato, so I'm sure that's where I'll find everyone. The gymnasium. Class 5 Mission Panics being set up in the gymnasium, so go to a gymnasium. Which leaves the Occult Research Society. I guess I'll head to their club room. Right then, let's get going. So that gives us a bit of peace of mind. So let's go to, I guess, the gymnasium first. Let's see, so they should be in here. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Come on, work! I command you to work! Mission, why have you forsaken us? Is everything okay over here? Hey, watch out! There's Class VII jokers here to get dirt on us. What? This is some sort of show? Get out of here before I make you get out of here. Simmer down, boys. Sorry about that. Truth is, the machine we're using isn't really working like it should, so we're all a little edge. We sent someone off to go get George, though, so our technical will should be over before too long. Oh, so sorry. Do you have a reason for coming, or are you actually spying on us? It's the foreman, I assure you. I heard him ask when you're so busy, but it's about the festival feature on the radio tonight. Class 5 still hasn't provided the station with a comment, so I was hoping that someone could say something. Oh, idiot, it's Monk. How could the radio freaking forgotten that? Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him. What the hell, man? It's like someone you've done to take care of it. What could he even be doing right now? So instead of one of you coming up with a comment on the fly, I need to find Monk. Any idea where he might be at the moment? I don't think any of us have actually seen him in just yet, actually. Whatever he's doing right now, baby, pretty important if he thinks he can just ditch us at a time like this. His shit's not just slipping in. Anyway, none of us have got time to come up with some fancy radio comment. You gotta go straight to Monk for that. Got it. I'll go look for him at the lower class dorm. Hopefully I can actually find him. To the dorm! However, that's not what's going to be happening. First things first. Where's the closest? Probably front entrance? Yeah. Oh, hi, Rex. I need a drink. There we go, I got myself a drink. And I need to talk to you. Excuse me, could I have a moment? What are you doing here? This is Class 1's practice area. Did you see a sign that said Class 7 interlopers welcome? Or perhaps, please interrupt us? No? Then move along. Only here to ask about Class 1 coming for the radio special on the Academy Festival tonight. It sounds made one. Oh, right. Did no one submit a comment for our class? I certainly haven't. Likewise, we've been so focused on practicing sub down minds. Listen well then, Class 1 will be performing an operetta set in the Middle Ages, known as the Coronation of Garuda. It is the dramatic tale of Garuda, a most noble lady favoured by the Emperor himself, as she struggles against her own destiny. The leading role played to perfection by Patrick Hyams and myself, Feathers Flurried. I don't even think that's a big name, I don't know. Our operetta won't be just be captivating but also educational. We even consulted an expert to ensure our script's accuracy. I implore those of you listening not to miss out on our fabulous performance, especially in order to watch other lesser events performed by other lesser classes. The very same, we will not be top. I think that should do for now. And thanks. She really is competitive. Jesus Christ. And then, of course, the student union. To go find our favourite occult research member, Bill. Hello, Bill. Hello. Do you need something from me? I do. I'm getting comments about each of the festival's events for our radio podcast focused on them. I had no idea the Occult Research Society was actually doing something for the festival, though. I certainly am. Oh, are you curious? Can I just have a simple answer, please? Very well. I suppose I can tell you. I'll be turning this room into a fortune-telling house during the festival. How accurate will the fortunes I tell be? That's for you to find out for yourself. I guess I should take that as a comment. Thanks. I wanna ask for that man for the radio station who sent you. I see a great deal of hardship in his future. Oh gee, I heard you get in the way of your preparations, so I better go now. Widow. That's my plan. And Academy from Game. It's time to go to Lower Cross Dome. Where's Monk? I guess I need to go get her to go and bring him down, I guess. Can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask someone where he is. Excuse me, give him a second. Being as a ghost, I've seen Monk lately. Nothing I don't think. Do you need him for something? Well, me. Yeah, I need his coming for tonight's radio, so sure. I guess I'll head to his room and just hope he's there. There's no need for that. Hi, Monk. Sorry for the waiting. I've just finished writing about coming for the radio show. Just now? My father's coming after 2 days of back-breaking non-stop labor. When I say non-stop, I mean without so much as a wink of sleep. Bags on his eyes like paintings, even for him. He's such a radio geek. Miss, it won't be on the show, but smashing. Only the very best is good enough. I can tell that you're curious, let me read it to you. Mishi, the international sensation, finally makes his Doors Military Academy debut. But oh no, trouble is afoot. Mishi and Michette are being attacked by evil Mishi. The only way to save them is to smash and mash away. So come along to Class VI's Mishi Panic and save Mishi and Michette from a terrible fate. Mishi Panic, the only place where smashing something so cute can be so refreshing. And as that, make sure they don't leave us in a word. I'll be listening. Sure. Well, that's the last comment collected. I should go and give these to Miguel. Where? I guess the park. Oh, Miguel. Have your comments. Yo, how'd you go? Perfectly, I've got all 3 comments right here. Even though the comments are my call. Good stuff. Good. During the show comments, I'm pretty sure we'll get some great reaction from the guests. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic show. Before you run off, take some of these. Really glad you helped me out there. Special bombs, so nice. Killer bombs, nice. Awesome, thanks. Good luck with tonight's show. Right back at you. Let's do what we gotta do and make this one hell of a festival. That sounds like a plan. We read the commands completed. Right here, let's see. I think that's where I'm going to end it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.